Hey guys, just doing a quick little comparison video on using a lens with your camera. I recently picked up a Sony HD wide-angle lens and I went with a wide angle as opposed to a fisheye or a semi-fish for reasons which I'll explain over the techniques for them. But overall, I think that using a lens with your camera is going to become an essential part of balisong videos in the future. For those who don't know, what a wide-angle lens basically does is expand the surface area that you're able to capture in frame during your shots. Mine has a 0.08 magnification on it, so I'm able to roughly get about 25% more in frame during my shots than I would be able to get without a lens. So what this means for balisong videos is that you can get closer to the camera and still stay in frame, especially for a lot of twirling or rolling technical moves. You can get right up in the camera and your balisong can basically take up the whole screen without going outside the boundaries. It also helps a lot with routines which involve technical work as well as aerials during the same routine. In the past, without a lens, if you did routines which had both technical work and power aerials, or just regular aerials, the technical work seemed to suffer because you couldn't see it as well, and you had to have the camera further back with a medium or a full body shot in order to keep the aerial in frame. So with the lens on there, you're able to do your technical work, stay in frame, and provide an optimal viewing angle and get close to the action, as well as be able to keep your aerials in frame during the uncut routines. Okay, so the lens I got was the Sony HGE-08B wide-end conversion lens, and what it comes with is a little carrying case for your lens. It comes with two step-up rings, a 37mm and a 30mm, which is important when purchasing a lens. You obviously want a lens that will fit your camera, but you want the minimal amount of step-up or adapter rings involved. So my camera is a 30mm camera, so obviously I use a 30mm ring on it. The problem with using multiple rings to get the lens to fit on your camera is that you have a high probability of seeing the adapter ring in your shots. So you'll have black framing all the way around your shot. This is the lens itself. As you can see, it's a thinner profile, which in my opinion makes for a better lens. Experience I've had with lenses in the past which were taller was that they were more susceptible to seeing the inside of the lens, and which would also result in getting the black framing around your shots. And also another tip is to get a quality lens to begin with. I would say anything over the $50 range would be a good place to start. This one was around $70. I didn't really shop around or look for any deals on it, but the couple places that I did look, they were around $65, $70. The problem being with cheaper lenses is that they're more susceptible to have a poor focal point, so there'll be a ring around your shot, around the outside edges of your shot, which will be completely out of focus. Okay, so let me show you how this works here. This is the camera that I usually film with. This is a Sony HDR XR150, and as I said, it's a 30mm camera, so I obviously use the 30mm step-up ring. I screw it into the threads. And the lens, Like I said, it's a little bit different than lenses I'm used to, which you would screw in just like you did with the adapter ring. But this actually snaps into place, as I don't know if you can see it there, but there's little tabs on the side that you squeeze. So you just squeeze it and it sticks right into place, which I find is a lot easier to deal with than having to screw it in and out. So you just snap it right into place and it's not going to fall out or anything like that. So overall, I'm pretty impressed with this lens so far. So let me show you a couple of comparison shots of with the other camera of the view with and without the lens on.